How overnight oats give you a morning lift. Overnight oats are a popular breakfast made by placing raw oats and milk overnight in the fridge. By morning, the oats become soft, which creates a smooth and healthy meal. People often mix in fruits, nuts, or seeds to add flavor and nutrients. Unlike traditional meals made with oats, overnight oats require no cooking and can be prepared ahead of time. Therefore, many people enjoy having them during busy mornings. Overnight oats are also healthier than most breakfast items for several reasons. First, overnight oats break down starch and certain chemicals that stop minerals from being processed by our bodies. This method improves digestion and allows us to take in nutrients more efficiently. In addition, oats provide antioxidants and have anti-inflammatory effects, which help prevent heart disease. Lastly, oats are rich in fiber. They help manage blood sugar levels, support weight control, and keep us feeling full longer. For those who want a simple and healthy meal in the morning, overnight oats offer a satisfying choice to enjoy.
Welcome everyone to English for You. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And you know, Elsie, lately I've been trying to eat a bit healthier when I go to the supermarket.
Oh, really? Are you sure? You're not just saying that?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm getting older and I need to find food that aren't full of, chemicals and stuff like that that's harmful to your body.
But what kind of foods have you been looking for?
Well, I've been hearing about something that doesn't need cooking and it actually sounds pretty healthy.
Oh,
so no cooking and sounds also healthy.
What's that?
Well, everyone, we're going to talk about it in our article today, so let's talk about it in our article. It starts off by saying, overnight oats are a popular breakfast made by placing raw oats in milk overnight in the fridge. And there, everyone, we see the adjective raw, which means not cooked. An example sentence would be, I don't like eating raw fish or raw meat.
Raw 这个形容词呢，就是生的或是未经烹调的，很常用来形容 food。raw food 那就是生食。那如果是 raw fish 生的鱼，你拿来吃，如果是日式的话，你可以叫它 sashimi。生鱼片。
Okay, sashimi and sushi,
OK， 那隔夜的这个燕麦呢，就是一种受欢迎的早餐。它是将生的燕麦浸泡在牛奶当中，然后放到冰箱冷藏一晚。
All right, well, let's get back to oats. It says, by morning, the oats become blank, which creates a smooth and healthy meal.
这里呢，我们看到 become， 那 become 它是一个连缀动词，和 be、get、seem、feel、look、sound 这些字都是一样的，后面要接的是一个补语来说明主词的状态或特质。那补语呢，通常是一个形容词，用来形容主词。soft 就是形容词，符合文法的要求。那放在 become 的后面当做主词的补语，说明 oats 的变化状态。那另外的选项，比如说 be、chemicals。是化学物质，还有 C effects 是影响，是效果，它们都是名词，不适合放在这边。那 D 是 manage 管理，还有 E require 需要，这两个呢都是动词，也不符合文法的规则。那另外 F satisfying 令人满足的，它是形容词啊，但是为什么不能放这边呢？虽然 satisfying 是形容词，在文法上面可以接在 become 后面，但是这里是不合逻辑的，因为呢这里的主词是 the oats， 也就是燕麦，所以变化的是燕麦的状态或是口感，应该是 soft 柔软的才是正确的。那 satisfying 是用来形容让人满足的，这通常形容的是整道餐点或是体验，不是形容燕麦本身的物理变化。So the answer is A, soft.
So everyone, let's read the sentence again. By morning, the oats become soft, which creates a smooth and healthy meal.
到了早上，燕麦就会变软，形成一种顺口又健康的餐点。
Continuing, it says, people often mix in fruits, nuts, or seeds to add flavor and nutrients. And there we see the noun flavor. It's the way something tastes. So you could say, this soup has a really strong flavor that I really enjoy. Or I could ask a question with flavor. I say, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Flavor 就是风味或是味道 ，add flavor 是增添风味。那如果你要用这个形容词来形容风味如何的话 ，rich flavor 那是浓郁的风味。那如果是 mild flavor 那是温和的、比较淡的味道。那另外这个名词 nutrient 它是营养或是养分，所以说啊，人们常常加入水果、坚果或种子来增添风味和营养。
Yeah, if I was eating notes, Elsie, I think I would have to have some berries in there, maybe some cinnamon.
Yeah, you need to add more flavors into it, right?
Yeah, I just can't eat just straight oats or nothing but oats, we
And
could
you'll
say.
also add sugar, which makes it even, healthier.
Then it's not healthy anymore if I add sugar. All right, well, jumping back to our article, it says, unlike traditional meals made with oats, overnight oats blank, no cooking, and can be prepared ahead of time. And there we see the word unlike, and that is not the same as something or someone. An example sentence would be, unlike her sister, Amy likes pizza without any pineapples. Another phrase we saw in that sentence was ahead of time, which means before something happens or before the planned time. An example using the phrase ahead of time, we could say, we arrived at school ahead of time.
好，整理一下咯。Unlike 它是一个介系词，那后面通常会接人、事物或是情况，用来表示与点点点不同，或是不像点点点那样。那另外我们看到的 ahead of time， 那就是事先、提前，也就是在时间之前。
Yeah, I guess we could maybe say early too, right? I was ahead of time for class today.
在这个句子的开头呢，我们看到了 unlike 来做对比，那它的意思就是与传统用燕麦做的餐点不同，所以主句 overnight oats blank no cooking and can be prepared ahead of time 描述的是 overnight oats隔夜燕麦的特点，那这边就需要一个动词来连接 no cooking 还有 can be prepared 这两个部分。那 require 是动词，意思是需要，正好与这个主语主词也就是 overnight oats 可以搭配。那与传统需要烹煮的燕麦餐点不同，隔夜燕麦呢不需要加热，可以提前准备。那另外，虽然这个 manage 也是动词，但是呢，它的意思指的是管理或是处理，这与上下文的语境又不符合了，所以不能够选它。So the answer is E, require.
So everyone, let's read the sentence again. Unlike traditional meals made with oats, overnight oats require no cooking and can be prepared ahead of time. Getting back to our lovely article about oats, it says, therefore, many people enjoy having them during busy mornings.
没错，很多人呢在忙碌的早晨就会选择享用它。
I know my dad would have oatmeal in the morning because it would be fast. Also, we would get served oatmeal in the morning because my mom would say, hurry up, we have to go to school.
But have you ever tried overnight oats?
I'm not. And so maybe when we're running late or when we have an early morning throughout the week, we could prepare overnight oats because remember, there's no cooking involved. Getting back, everyone, it says overnight oats are also healthier than most breakfast items for several reasons.
隔夜的燕麦呢，也比多数的早餐食品健康，有几个原因。So what are the reasons?
Okay, well, one reason it says, first, overnight oats break down starch and certain blanks that stop minerals from being processed by our bodies. And there we see the phrase, break down something. And that is to separate something into smaller parts, everyone. An example sentence using break down something, we could say, our stomachs break down food into nutrients and helpful energy. We also saw in that sentence, the verb process, which is to prepare, treat, or convert by subjecting to a special process. An example would be the factory processes apples into juice. So we could say the factory makes apples into juice, or the factory processes apples into juice.Process
这个动词就是处理，那在课文里面要小心哦，它是被动，所以用的是过去分词的形式。这里呢，我们看到 break down 这个动词片语表示分解，那常常搭配名词来描述被分解的物质。在这边呢，根据语境，我们看到了燕麦分解的应该是第一个 starch 淀粉，还有就是某些物质，所以呢，在空格处需要填上的是名词。那名词有什么呢？我们有看到 chemicals， 它就是一个名词，符合语法的结构，那表示某些化学物质。这些化学物质呢，能够阻止 minerals， 也就是矿物质的吸收。这正是呢我们在描述的内容，所以它是正确的选择。那另外 effects 它也是名词啊，可是呢它表示的是效果，那通常指的是某事物的影响或结果。在这里我们需要描述阻止矿物质处理的物质，而非抽象的效果，所以呢 effects 是不适合填入的。So the correct answer is B, chemicals.Okay,
let's go over that sentence again. First, overnight oats break down starch and certain chemicals that stop minerals from being processed by our bodies.
首先，这种做法能分解淀粉和某些会阻止矿物质被身体吸收的化学物质。
So that's a good thing about oats. So that's a positive thing.Next, it says, this method improves digestion and allows us to take in nutrients more efficiently. And there we see the phrase, take something in, which is to eat, drink, or absorb something. An example would be, plants take in sunlight to grow big and strong.Take
something in 指的是摄取或是吸收，那另外 digestion 它就是消化的意思，所以说到这样能改善消化，让我们更有效的摄取营养。
Okay, so how did oats do this? It says, in addition, oats provide antioxidants and have anti-inflammatory blanks, which help prevent heart disease. And there, everyone, we see the phrase, in addition to verb ing something. So an example, well, what that basically means is I'll break it down. It means also, as well as something else. Simple and to the point. Also, as well as something else is in addition to plus verb ing. So an example we would say is, in addition to reading, she enjoys drawing and playing video games.We also saw in that sentence the verb prevent, which is to stop something from happening. An example using this word, we could say, we wash our hands to prevent spreading germs and sickness. We also saw the noun disease, which is an illness that affects your body. An example sentence using the word disease, we could say, the doctor studied the disease to find a good cure.
哇，这边有很多的重点哦，我们来整理整理。In addition to 后面加上 VING 或是名词，它可以指的是除此之外还有什么。好，那另外 prevent 这个动词是防止或预防 ，disease 则是疾病。这里的空格处呢，我们需要填入一个名词，用来描述抗发炎的效果。所以两个名词当中chemicals 它不会是最佳的答案 ，effects 代表效果才会是最适合的选项。So the correct answer is C, effects.
Okay, so let's take a look of that sentence again. In addition, oats provide antioxidants and have anti-inflammatory effects, which help prevent heart disease.
此外呢，燕麦它富含抗氧化物，具有抗发炎的作用，又入于预防心脏病。哇
I know, it seems like oats are the magic treat that help you every single day. And it says, lastly, oats are rich in fiber. They help blank blood sugar levels, support weight control, and keep us feeling full longer.
Fiber 这个名词是食物中的纤维，那这个格子该怎么填呢？我们来看一下咯。我们看到句中的 help， 它后面必须要接上原形动词。那动词选项有 require， 还有 manage。manage 更符合这个地方的句意，也就是 they help manage blood sugar。所以课文最后说到的是呢，燕麦它含有丰富的纤维 fiber， 还有助于控制血糖，支持体重管理，并且让人呢更长时间有饱足感。所以 the correct answer is D, manage。So
everyone, let's read the sentence again. Lastly, oats are rich in fiber. They help manage blood sugar levels, support weight control, and keep us feeling full longer. Getting back to our article about oats and how healthy they are, it says, for those who want a simple and healthy meal in the morning, overnight oats offer a blank choice to enjoy.
此处呢，我们需要一个形容词来形容后方的名词 choice。那形容词的选项呢，有 soft， 还有 satisfying。satisfying 这个形容词呢，刚刚有说到它是令人满足的，或是有饱足感的，可以用来形容 choice 这个选择的名词哈。那这样子是符合句意的，表示呢，这是个让人吃了会感到开心或有饱足感的早餐选项。So the correct answer is F, satisfying.Now
let's take another look at that sentence. For those who want a simple and healthy meal in the morning, overnight oats offers a satisfying choice to enjoy.
对于想要简单又健康早餐的人来说呢，这个隔夜燕麦是一个令人满足的选项。好啦，各位同学们，不想错过更多精彩的 English for You 内容，就赶快订阅我们的 YouTube channel， 还有追踪 Facebook. So, for this episode, this is Elsie.
And I'm Adam.
See you soon.
Word, families.
Bye-bye.Hey Adam, did you get the invitation to the dinner party?
Yeah, I did, but I don't really want to go.
Oh, are you being antisocial again?
Not really. I just don't feel comfortable in large crowds. I might stay at home and enjoy some anti-stress time and maybe put on an anti-aging mask while I'm at it.
What are you gonna put on, an anti-aging mask?
Yes, I gotta get younger looking, so I put on an anti-aging mask and my skin will go back like that.
Okay. 字首 anti 或是我们可以念 anti, right? A-N-T-I 它代表的是抗点点点或是阻止点点点治疗点点点，常置于名词或是形容词之前。Antisocial 就是不喜欢与人社交的， Anti-stress 就是用来减压的，有助放松的， Anti-aging 就是抗老化的。We all need that, right?
Exactly.
同学们都学会了吗？
Vocabulary Review.
Raw. Tom likes cooked carrots more than raw ones because they're softer to eat. Flavor. The flavor of the tea became stronger after the tea bag sat in the hot water for a few more minutes. Unlike. Unlike cats, dogs often enjoy taking baths and playing in the water during hot summer days. Process. Having meals slowly can help your body process the food in a better way. Prevent. Drinking water regularly can prevent headaches, especially on hot and sunny summer days. Disease. The disease spread quickly through the country, and soon all the hospitals were full.
智慧小补帖
Nutrient. Starch. Mineral. Digestion. Fiber.